The soldiers wrapped soap and towel so that when they hit someone it wouldn't leave any visible marks. They quietly approached Jack's bed, then quickly pinned him down with a blanket while he was off guard. After that, they began to mercilessly beat him with the soap. Even though Jack kept begging, his comrades showed no mercy. They took turns venting their frustration on him. Even Jack's only friend, Mike, took part in the brutal assault. That long night, Jack not only experienced military bullying but also witnessed the cold cruelty of human nature. From that moment on, Jack lost his usual genuine smile. When faced with difficult questions from the instructor, he could now answer smoothly and had become a sharpshooter who never missed his target. Even the instructor couldn't hide his amazement, as Jack seemed like a completely different person. Only Mike noticed the change in Jack. Jack began muttering to himself while holding his weapon, and his eyes often showed a wild glint. When the recruitment camp training ended, the instructor began assigning duties to the soldiers. As Jack had expected, most of his peers were placed in comfortable departments, but he was sent alone to the dangerous front lines. Faced with this unfair treatment, Jack immediately decided to take revenge. That night, while the soldiers were patrolling the dormitory, a strange noise suddenly came from the bathroom. When someone went in, they found Jack sitting on the toilet, glaring fiercely. Mike was terrified. Jack was loading bullets. Realizing something was wrong, Mike tried hard to stop him, but Jack had no intention of obeying orders. Suddenly, he stood up while shouting and repeated the daily training movements. His loud shouts immediately woke up all his comrades, and even the instructor ran to the scene. As usual, the instructor entered the bathroom and started scolding. However, when Mike told him that Jack had real bullets, the instructor's attitude changed completely. He smiled, apologized, and pleaded with Jack to lower his weapon, but Jack completely ignored him. The now angry instructor began to verbally attack Jack's character. But he didn't know that Jack was about to pull the trigger, and that instructor would never give another order again. Finally, Jack unleashed all the anger he had been holding in for so long. Then he pointed his weapon at Mike, but he didn't shoot his old friend. Instead, he sat back down on the toilet and aimed his weapon at himself. This shocking film is titled Full Metal Jacket.